The best lead generation method is not attracting your own leads and clients. It's attracting partnerships, new introducers, new relationships with people who have access to your audience. This has been a game changer for my business. Everything that I've been talking to you about over the last few episodes has revolutionized the way in which we get leads. When you've created content, email lists, videos, podcasts, blogs, and you've got these online assets working for you, and you're seen as a credible source of knowledge and information in your industry, then people will come to you. Someone who has 100 of your ideal clients will come to you and say, hey, can we work together? And that strategic growth together will transform your business. Rather than now having to go and find 100 clients, you just have to go and find one. And of course, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You want diversified leads and diversified sources, even diversified partnerships. But when you work in tandem with somebody to grow, it changes everything. The first thing that I did to align with brand partners was get really clear on what my vision, mission, and values are. Because in any partnership, it has to be like a marriage in some respects. You want to have aligned values. You need to be singing from the same hymn sheet. You want to make sure that your clients are going to be serviced by them and vice versa in the way in which you want them to be. So having a really strong brand foundation is what sets the tone for that relationship, but also attracts the right people to you when you create content around your values, your vision, your mission, and what you believe in this world. One of the interesting things is I've never marketed to attract accountants in one of my businesses, my brokerage. But my brokerage specializes in self-employed business owners and property investors. And one of our biggest partners and our biggest introducers is a multitude of different accountants. But I've never spoken specifically saying, hey, accountants, come to me. I've created content for self-employed individuals that accountants know, like, and trust. And they know that their audience is suffering with the same problems that I'm speaking about. So then I become the logical choice that they want to reach out to. So your content is what's going to build a relationship for you with those potential partners. And actually, it's given me an idea. Maybe if I do a couple of pieces of content saying we're wanting to work with accountants, going in with that laser target for a period of time will probably attract me more accountants.
Hey team, just cutting in because I've got something for you that's going to help you hugely to understand how to attract your ideal client and increase your sales. I've put together the lead generation analyzer. It is 25 questions that when you answer at the very end, it will give you a score in 5 key areas: gaining clarity on your niche, social media marketing, content marketing, marketing techniques, and sales, exactly as I talk about in the lead generation guide. So if you want to attract more of your ideal client and want to increase your sales and know the areas in marketing that you need to be working on next, then make sure you click the link in the show notes now and take the lead generation scorecard.
But in attracting new partners and introducers, it's not just about selling straight away. It's really important to think about it exactly the same as the way you would acquire clients. You have to nurture those relationships. You have to provide value first. You don't just go straight in with the ask. You think about what are their pains and their problems and how do you solve them. As another example, working a lot with accountants, I know that they get pulled from pillar to post with 100 clients who go to multiple different lenders. They've all got different circumstances. Some are limited companies, some have LLPs, some are sole traders, some have got multiple streams of income, and they hear a multitude of different things because the clients are coming to them trying to dictate. Whereas an accountant who refers to us, we educate them. They know how we work. They know what documentation we want. The accountant gets to funnel everybody into one place, which makes their life easier, reduces their stress, and they know that their clients are getting looked after. So it's a win-win for both parties. We provide content to our accountants to send out to their email list. You know, we provide more value to them to make them seen more of an expert to their clients than anything else. And it's when you build that foundation of giving that you will then receive thereafter. Not everybody is ready to buy now, and it's exactly the same with a partner, not necessarily ready to do business now. You need to give and solve their problems to then hopefully win that business later. 3 things that have been fundamentally key to the partnerships that I have built is we both aligned to mutual growth, But within that mutual growth relationship, it's about open and transparent communication. Communication is key in any relationship, whether it's professional or personal. So having those open door policies is absolutely vital. The second thing is clear expectations. Both knowing exactly who's responsible for what and at which point how it's going to work and how the clients are going to be communicated and when feedback is going to be received. You know, those clear expectations are what dictate the success of that relationship in the future. The third thing is having clear benefits and goals for both parties. So you need to know what the win-win is. So what are the goals that you want to achieve? What are the goals that they want to achieve? And what are the benefits of achieving those goals together? How can working together in a strategic manner benefit both parties? And what are you both working towards? When you're singing from the same hymn sheet, magic happens in business and you both get more success. So by focusing on brand building, content marketing, and lead generation, it's not only going to attract you new clients, but it's also going to lay really solid foundations to new partnerships that you can attract tomorrow. So let's not just build businesses, incomes, lifestyles that we love. Let's also focus on building relationships and communities that can actually thrive together. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Again, I'm really focused on helping you to attract more leads, to build a better business. With more leads, we can create more sales. With more sales, we can create more profits. So I look forward to speaking to you next week on the show.